Good evening, my name is Brightops, and welcome back to the darkest dungeon, the Dewpoint Isle Estate. Last time we successfully, just to quick reminder, we successfully walked into the Swine Prince's lair, and promptly sent it back to whatever picky hell awaits it. And all was good with the world. However, we do find ourselves having to once again go out into the wilderness in order to try and deal with, well, the general bullshittery that tends to actually live in the tunnels. It's just the state of affairs we're in. And let's see. I will admit I'm inclined to go for... Once again, we'll be going back into the Warrens, simply because the item we're getting... Because both the Ruins and the Warrens are offering the same cash with deeds that we very much need to basically upgrade our guild hall in order to train people up. But the Blight Amulet's just a bit more useful than the Dark Bracer. Just, don't get me wrong, this thing would probably be very useful in certain situations, but right now, honestly, I'm just inclined to go for to try and get something else. Ah yes, we also need to have a new name for her, but that can wait for another time. That can wait. Miss Lana the Second? Let's see, do we have anyone else who's very underleveled and could use a boost? For the back row. You know what, let's send Sinister. We'll send Sinister in with this group. Just if for no other reason than because they are a good backline person. They are good for the backlines. And leveling her up to level 3 will basically allow us to, well, do what we kind of were trying to do in the first place. And actually allow us to do missions of a higher difficulty with our new A-team. The swine are resistant to disease thanks to their unclean living. Yeah, that's not surprising. We have seen them have somewhat more of a blight resist than a bleed one. Though, that being said, they're not immune to it, and we've seen plenty of other crap wandering these tunnels too.
The swine draw power from their horrid markings and crude idols. Tear them down.
Let's see. Oh, shite. I completely forgot to bring torches. Oh, mistakes have been made. Mistakes have very much been made.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
I did not bring torches with us. This is going to be a fun trip. A fun, brutal trip. Let's... Well, on the plus side, there's a torch there, so... If nothing else, we will have something to fall back on. Alright, wrong one. So you're dead, you're not. You need to die.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, so this will be our first time introducing the leper.
Slowly. Gently.
into combat.
This is how a life is taken.
The leper is very much a frontline fighter, a bit less accurate than
Begone,
most,
fiend.
but got a lot of
These
punching
nightmarish
power behind
creatures
their
can
blow.
be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. We're gonna try and preserve our torchlight for as long as possible. And that's one shrine decimated.
Ambushed by foul invention.
I completely forgot there was a trap there. I am an idiot. Let's see. One of the quest pickaxes, which allows us to break their shrines, which is always nice. And oh look, here are the bloodsuckers. It's about time these annoying pricks showed up.
Death.
Well, that works.
Inches.
And apparently that ranged snake attack does extra damage on marked targets. Wonderful. And oh look, the leper has the Crimson Curse now. Yay. Oh look, there's very little we can do about Crimson Curse. Not at this stage, anyway.
Disadvantage.
That's one dead,
Give
and
them
you'll
no
be
quarter.
dead soon, so we don't have to worry about you. Let's just focus on getting rid of this annoying piece of shit. Piece of crap.
Their formation
There we
is
go.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
There we go. Alway the second isn't always that accurate, but when he hits hard. Alright. See anything of interest in here? No. Oh boy. I admit I'm already kicking myself for forgetting the torches, if for no other reason than it costs me the ability to get rid of a negative quirk for free. And of course the books have not been helpful to us any time in the recent past. Note to self, team up Miss Lana with Sweet Treat and Desmus. Because having additional bleed damage, not a bad thing. Now we're just gonna slowly move people. Well, actually, we don't have to slowly move you. You can. And before she gets a disease. 'Cause that's exactly what we need right now. Let's just deal with that so that... Oh. Whoops. Didn't realize that
injury and despondence,
that particular
set the
attack could
stage
hurt
for
other people.
heroism or cowardice. Exposed to a killing blow.
Alright, so we've had a trigger. And he's vigorous. Very good.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Alright, as much as I want to... As much as I want to just heal up... To heal them up, we really need to try and get rid of Piggy. Plus, our doctor was sadly not in the correct position to get our grave-digging friend off of death's door.
Annihilated.
There we go. Okay. First off, we're going to use the campfire.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Just we need some healing. We need to... Let's see... See who... Wait, who was it that had... Ah, well, I'm an idiot. I've really got no one to blame for that but myself. Let's see... Some healing there. And having a higher chance of resting when it comes to scouting ahead. Higher chance of scouting ahead.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And we've got full torchlight again, which will help us going forward.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
See what items do we pick up? Stunstone. Do any of your abilities... None of their abilities do stun damage, but I'm willing to just have them hold that stone for now, just so that we can actually carry more stuff. Damn. Let's see if we can stun these two. Well, we stunned one, which honestly I'll take. I can't believe I honestly made the mistake with the... Basically, what the Doctor's snuff bust ability would have the Gravedigger's Snuff Box ability would have done would be to cure a disease. So I could have gotten rid of the bad humors for free, but idiot I was, I mistook the target. Alright.
As the fiend
You're
falls,
dead. Good.
a faint hope blossoms.
And oh look, another illness. Great. Just great. Damn, I was hoping for a kill. Well, at least he'll be dead now, so one less
Slow
thing
death.
attacking us.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
No more diseases from you.
A decisive pummeling.
Ooh. Sorry, just noticed that that dagger throw works really well against marked and blighted targets.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Which we may make a note of in the future. Alright, first things first, let's... Well, if nothing else, we can heal some people up. Which is good.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Alright, we can get rid of the anti-venom for that. Okay, so the thing we're looking for is somewhere along... Once we go down here, take this room, somewhere either along here or just along this particular path. And Miss Lana II is now
The walls
paranoid.
close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
And if I've any guess, our shield breaker will soon follow in being stressed out. Because traveling through the hallways does naturally produce stress. And of course we run into a fight. And oh look, another Crimson Curse. Yay. Abusive. Great.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Okay. If we can kill you... I can't quite reach you from the place I am. Which is sucks, but... not much we can do about it. Alright, he resisted the stun. He resisted both stuns. Good. Alright, Sinister Steven. And...
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
okay. Let's see if we can at least kill these two. Preferably before these idiots insult each other to the point of actually killing each other. Thank you always, you glorious bastard. Okay. Ah, yes, these are the dodgy bastards. Well, you know what? I'll take it. Just simply because it allows me to do something and we can eventually bleed you dry. Which is better than nothing.
Obliterated.
Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, we're going to lose the journal entry. Alas, but not much we can do about it. And we can actually just use the blood naturally on someone with the curse to actually give them a bit of a debuff, a bit of a buff. And we found our quest item. Unfortunately, there are at least 2 battles between us and it.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I'm really hoping that Sinister doesn't skip their turn. Thank God, thank you. We don't need you. Not in the slightest.
Back to the pit.
Another one down. Great, that was...
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Ooh.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I am not liking
If only treasure could staunch
Miss
the
Lana
flow
the Second's chances of surviving
otherworldly
this.
corruption. A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Oh good, that hits.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Okay.
This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
Motherfucker!
Another life wasted in the pursuit of glory and gold.
You all saw that, right? Our shield breaker decided to murder 7, which started a chain reaction of heart attacks. Son of a bitch.
Perched at the very
And now
precipice
always
of
gonna be
oblivion.
bled to death because they're just gonna keep attacking.
Survival is a tenuous proposition in this sprawling tomb.
The blood of the fallen have invigorated the thing, accelerating its rebirth. I'm afraid that this is the end of the Dewpoint Isle estate. Due to that sickening twist of affairs, we've lost the max amount of heroes at 22 weeks. It is, I'm afraid, game over. Well, that's the end of the Dewpoint Isle series, I guess. We lost. I didn't expect it to lose it because our shield breaker, who had yet to be named, decided in a fit of frustration to stab Sinister 7 the Plague Doctor to death, which triggered just everyone dying, but honestly, I feel like at this point that was probably the way that the series would have to have gone. Still, this is my first time attempting a Darkest Dungeon run at the highest difficulty, and much was learned. I have full intention of trying this again, of starting a new series once more. A new estate, a new twisted, barren landscape to explore and fight for. Hopefully without us suffering so horrifically. However, until then, my name is Brightops, and I look forward to hearing from you.